When you're looking at making a choice between selling a vehicle that you've owned or donating it to this program, the thing to consider is, yeah, there may be some value in selling the vehicle, but the families and the lives that can be changed by donating it to Working Wheels, that value trickles into our community in amazing ways.
If you give your car to Working Wheels, you're giving a gift to someone else's life. You're supporting someone else's livelihood, their well-being, their mobility, their family's ability to live in this world in a stable and joyful way.
I can't even explain it. It's like I can go to the store when I want to. I don't have to wait on a bus. Before I got the car, I worked in Black Mountain and I worked in Asheville, and it was ride the bus all the way to Black Mountain, which seems like it's only 30 minutes down the road, but riding the bus, it was like a 2-hour trek to get there. And now instead of working as a cook or a server, I work at Sierra Nevada, which is twice as much an hour just from having a car. Me and my husband spend more time together, and my puppy gets a lot more attention.
Cars are the missing piece in many people's struggle to create a sustainable existence for themselves. If they had a car and could get to a better job across town, they could work fewer hours. If they could work fewer hours, you can go to your kid's soccer game, you can go to the PTO meeting, you can be home for breakfast. The average bus rider in Asheville, North Carolina spends 3 to 4 hours in the bus waiting or walking, riding every single day. What could you do with 3 or 4 hours back in your day? What difference would it make to your quality of life?
Now that Working Wheels stepped up and helped me get a car, I have a job now, which I became Employee of the Month at Wendy's. I get to bring my daughter to practice back and forth. I get to do activities with my kids, like maybe want to go to the movies and stuff, and I don't have to worry my mother. So it really helped out a lot.
Yeah, I get a lot more work done. I've picked up several customers, from the car, and some days I have to go to 2 or 3 different job sites, and it wouldn't be possible without a reliable transportation.
And this is a trick or treat event with the backs of cars in the parking lot, known as a trunk or treat. And we used to use the van a lot as a trunk or treat car because you could hang stuff from the hatch. This is my daughter here. She would end up driving this vehicle as she got to 16 years old. I just know what it means emotionally to folks to have the freedom to travel and do what they need to do and live their life the way that they want to live it instead of having a bunch of constraints on it. And to give somebody that freedom, that you don't put a price tag on something like that.
There's a chance that your car goes on living beyond when you are driving it. And it feels good to know that there is a chance for that car to have a great deal of meaning in somebody's life. There's a chance that your car can turn somebody's life around.
It's an awesome experience. It was something that I felt great about. It was a very easy process. He told me exactly what he would do in following up with if they would use my car for someone else, or if they would use parts for my car for someone else. And I also get to use that for tax purposes.
Donate those cars, get some tax write-off, and really give families in this community who don't have the wheels, give them an opportunity to be able to get jobs and to get to work and get their children to places where they need to be.
Well, I couldn't sleep last night. It was like Christmas, the night before Christmas. I usually can fall right asleep. I was just like, oh my God, my car. I'm going to get a car. I'm going to go do laundry. I'm going to get my groceries, stuff I can't do on the bus so easily.
Honestly, when you're coming out and you have nothing and you're sitting in front of someone like me and you're like, I have all these things to do. And I'm like, well, if you can get stable within 6 months, I have a program that's going to help you get a car. Their face just immediately lights up and they are so ecstatic, and it gives them that little bit of hope that they can do good.
I worked 40 hours a week on my job for 3 months or more. That qualified me for the program. And you pay a total of $603. And along with your vehicle, you get a warranty. Having this car has really just blew me up. I love my car being clean and nice. It makes me feel good, and some gas and everything, then I'm okay. And just knowing I got something that's mine, and it makes me feel good.
I can't even put it in words. Me and my kids love it. I love the car, and I thank them so much.
After 13 years in prison, things seem so dark and jaded. And when you get out here and you see that there are people that don't care what has happened to you or what you've done, that they're just here to help you get back on your feet. Thanks.
I would say to the person who donated this car that it might have been a small gesture for them. I'm getting teary-eyed now thinking about talking to that person. It's a huge, life-changing, monumental event in my life and in other lives. This ends my isolation. I was completely isolated for so long, and now I have the ultimate freedom to do what I want, to work when I want, to go where I want, to go visit my grandkids, just, whatever. And so I would say thank you so much, and you're really making a difference.